Evening kitchen work in Ambleside done. I've just spoken with a number of locals who have driven in from different places, and they're telling me that the roads are even worse now than they were when I came in earlier. So, am I going to get home? Well, I mean, fortunately, I have options. There are rooms at the pub where I work here. I could always stay in one of those if I really need to. There's also the hotel on the other side of Hawkshead, though from what I've heard, that road is closed due to flooding. But we'll see how it goes. These are the joys of motorcycling, and they are especially the joys of living in the Lake District. There's a very good reason why, of course, it is called the Lake District. And away we go. This is certainly going to be challenging. I was able, during my 5 hours at the bar there, to dry out some of my items of clothing a little bit, but not too much. But it doesn't matter because I'm in for a very thorough drenching. Grab yourself a beer, sit back, relax. It's time for some water sport. The Murgatroyd has gotten home safely. High tide at Dudden Bridge isn't due for quite a few hours yet. So we'll see how we go with this. What's going on here? This is my junction. Oh my me. I don't know what's going on there. There's a fucking huge flood, that's for certain. Okay, don't know what that is. Here's me turning, and off we go. So I'm not going to have a huge amount to say on the way home. It really will be the highlights, the splashes, the giggles. And I'll edit out all of the tedious bits, because believe me, my friends, visibility is pretty fucking shit. Alrighty, the first obstacle is going to be getting to Scariff Bridge. So let's see if we can get that bit done. This is brutal. So I am in absolutely no hurry to get home. The Murgatroyd knows I've just left because I texted her. She's in the bath at the moment. She's going to be leaving the bath in for me. So when I do get home, it'll be strip off the wet stuff, jump in a nice hot bath. I'm probably not going to be doing anything above 30 miles an hour for the next 30 or 40 minutes. I will be stopping off in Coniston to buy some beers, because I know that when I get home and jump in the bath, I'm going to want a can of beer. It is absolutely lashing it down, and the forecast says that it's going to do this for days on end now. So there is a rather large question mark over whether or not I can even get to work tomorrow. But I'll deal with that once I've got home. The Oxford-Stockholm motorcycling suit is absolutely not working at the moment. I can't complain about that. I mean, regular viewers will remember that we got it for no charge from a retired motorcyclist in Ulverston. What I am going to do is I'm going to... Oh, ho, ho! That does not bode well. What I am going to do is I'm going to buy some Nickwax and put the whole suit through the waterproofing treatment and see if that makes a difference. But I can now feel water trickling over my testicles. Not, I might mention, an entirely unpleasant sensation, but I think in 40 minutes time, when I've probably gotten quite cold, I won't be enjoying it anything like as much. You can see how much water there is on the road here, and we haven't even got yet to the places where there will be puddles. Now, tell me that I'm not riding an adventure bike and I'll laugh in your face. Tell me that I'm not having an adventure and I will have hysterical laughs in your face. Every single motorcycle is an adventure motorcycle, and every single motorcycle ride where the outcome is less than certain is a motherfucking adventure. And you know what? I love it. Wouldn't swap it for anything. What I don't want to do, and what I have no intention of doing, is come off the bike in the middle of a puddle. You can imagine, oh my me. I was thinking about this earlier. I was thinking, oh, you come off in the middle of a foot-deep puddle, you're knocked unconscious, you're basically dead from drowning. It wasn't the motorcycle that killed him, says the coroner. It was the water. So yeah, taking it very steady. Want to get home, not in a hurry to do so. I was talking with the Benjamin Mouse earlier and laughing about my experience this afternoon on the way in. He says, oh, I wouldn't like that. And he wouldn't. It's not for everybody. And yeah, of course, it's Type 2 fun. Type 1 fun is where it's just fun to begin with. Type 2 fun is where you go through absolute hell and get out the other side and then realise you had a fabulous time. Okay, so Scariff Bridge wasn't flooded. That generally only happens when the riverbanks break. But there is going to be a sizable puddle not too far up the hill here. And now I can feel the water seeping down my legs. Again, not unpleasant yet, but it fucking well will be. I've got about 5 minutes of riding now. I'm going to pull over and let the Murgatroyd know that I've got through the first bit. This is where the big puddle often is, not tonight. Absolutely guarantee it will be tomorrow, because all of this water that is falling here is also falling up on the mountains. And when gravity gets involved in that, it's all coming downhill fast. So I don't know if I'm going to get through this way tomorrow. We'll see. I'll look at the Cumbria Road Watch website before I leave in the morning. I don't know why he's slowing down. There's also another little depression in the road coming up now that often fills up with water, so I am being very, very cautious for the next half a mile. Oh, that was a waterfall. Fortunately, if I do decide that it's not worth the risk of going into work tomorrow, I can phone my second chef and tell him he's going to have to go in and do it. We are, of course, riding through a mountain range at the moment, and the weather is always worse here than anywhere else. It is, of course, quite possible that when I get out toward the coast where we live, that it won't be raining so much at all. That was the one. Well, that'll be worth it for the footage alone. I had forgotten about that one. That's the one that caught me out in a previous film. Oh my me. And now the boots that I partially dried out are soaking wet again. You know what, my friends? I fucking love being alive. Oh man, now it's getting really nasty. it's all pretty much downhill now to the place that I'm going to pull over and let the Murgatroyd know that I've got this far. And from there it's about 10 minutes ride to get into Coniston, where I'm going to grab me beers.